Yeah, basically, we need to consider what to do with the parsonage, because the warrant article, the terms that are in the warrant article aren't being met, so we don't, so we're not bound to that article.
No, we've fulfilled that.
We've done our part, so we are free to seek other solutions, which is why we want to do the TARP.
Right,
And we basically would like to do the work within the town structure,
right.
because we want to make sure that we're not making any false promises as far as the building goes.
Right.
And we're looking to give it further life. We're not talking about ripping it down or burning it down or anything like that. We want to give it a fair shot, because it is a really nice building. And the town could actually, if we do it correctly, or and things go our way, the town could actually benefit from that being kind of pulled up from the murk that it's in now. And it is a little wobbly, and that might even be wishful thinking, I don't know, but
Who knows when we get into it?
we won't know until we get into it. Do you think I covered everything there? About the warrant article? Yeah.
Ready?
Mascoma Valley Regional School District deliberative session will be Saturday, February 1st. (9 a.m.) This says 2024.
24, it should be 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, there's a Mascoma.
School's not allowed to make mistakes like that.
For what they're charging, they shouldn't. So yeah,
February 1st.
February 1st at 9 a.m. at Mascoma Valley Regional School District Auditorium.
Well, at least you're utilizing the space.
Yeah, and I hear now they're facing the audience instead of the other way around, so.
Something else for you to bring to the planning board, Steve. Upper Valley Lake Sunapee Regional Planning Commission. Town of Grafton membership dues for the fiscal year 2026, July 20th, 2025 through June 30th, 2026 will be $2,000, well, $2,349. I know that's something that the planning board.
Well, the planning board did talk about that in a fairly recent meeting, and we decided it'd be the best interest of the planning board, not at this time.
Okay. I wasn't sure, I was actually gonna ask you if it was worth even putting in their box.
No.
No, okay.
Well, since it concerns them, and out of courtesy, I'd put it in the
Okay,
box, yeah.
still put it in the box, okay.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's what we got.
Perfect. Public comment.
What's the issue with the junkyard ordinance?
It's just some of the language in there, and I don't have the ordinance here, but it requires further action on the selectmen's part before we can do anything. So we need to just clear up that. And if you get a copy, if you look online at a copy, you might see what it is. But like I said, I didn't bring that with me. We just asked a question of our council. And that's a comment he made incidental to what we were asking. And so just,
What do you mean by something further?
I mean,
What, something further needs to be done? What does that mean?
as far as I understand, the enforcement mechanism of the junkyard ordinance is cumbersome. And it would be easier for the town to operate under state law than the ordinance. that's,
Pretty
I got
much
that,
it,
I
yeah.
got,
Yeah,
Do you know what the state law is with, in reference to that?
I also didn't bring that, so
I'm just curious.
I could, I don't have the correspondence, nor do I have the ordinance with me.
Hold on a second. RSA 236:12, 128, concerning junkyards, Part 3. Provides that select boards may impose a civil penalty of up to $50 a day to enforce a state junkyard law, and the select board may commence in action to collect the civil penalty in the district court. So one option would be we could have filed civil complaint with the district court.
We were wondering if somebody's in violation of what we consider to be junk ordinance, should we bill them? Should we bill them daily, weekly, monthly, or how should it go? And the advice we're getting back is take them to court and don't bill them. You know, and the main objective of our action would be not so much to fine somebody, because it says we can fine $50 a day, but you know, if somebody, you can't squeeze money out of a rock, and most people don't have that kind of money, but what we would like is just people to,
Clean up.
yeah, basically clean up.
We have to make sure they're also in violation of state law.
but then on top of the state law, with our ordinance, there were additional
Right.
requirements that they would have to fall under.
Right, exactly.
So it makes it more stringent and harder to follow.
Hard for us to prosecute
Right.
or do anything about. Final comments from select board.
Well, let's see, yesterday was election day, so I thought that went off really well, and I thank all those who volunteered to help on that day. It also was a record day as far as participation. There were, what,
94?
I think 797
Yeah.
votes cast. I think there, of that, 60 were absentees, and then of the total votes cast, there was 90-some new registrations, which was also a record for us,
92.
92. And so it was a long day.
The supervisors were busy pretty much all day.
That table, the supervisor's table got so busy at the end of the day that you couldn't sit down, and the line was backing up, and the selectmen had to cede their table so
Yes.
people could come over.
To kick you out of your seats.
They kicked us right out of our seats, they could come over and register, so that was quite unusual. And, you know, once again, I thank everybody that goes there, because unless you've been there, it's really a long day sitting there, and it's longer for the ballot clerks, it's longer for the supervisors and those actually who have a function in there and have to keep track of things. So at the end of the day, things came out pretty well, and you know, thank the fire department for making the space available. I know that's not easy on them, keeping the equipment outside and moving the equipment, and now we have 2 ambulances they have to move around. So everybody came together like the good community we are, and we did a good job on that day. I want to thank everybody.
Steve, do you remember, what did you say the total amount of votes were?
I think it was 797,
797.
just shy of 800. We were pulling for 800, we fell a little short, it's like on the 1 yard line.
And we had, when we started, not counting the new voter registrations, I believe it was 867 registered voters on the list. So
So that's pretty good turnout.
I think Bonnie said she had literally tagged off every person in town,
Right.
except for the people that moved away.
Yeah.
So it was a good turnout.
So I think that's the only comment that I have.
Yeah. I just have one for Sarah after, just kindly I see he's not here, then you reach out to him.
Mhm.
Motion adjourned.
Second.
Wow, I am very impressed with you guys.
38
I
minutes.
thought this was gonna be at least an hour.
Well, we were trying to make up for yesterday.
Right.
Well, I appreciate it, because I have no brain
I do
power
think
left.
We leave here today. We gotta talk about dedication.
We already did.
Anyway.
Yeah, we always saw,
Do you know about it, Tim?
yes, he knows.
Same person I talked about.
I think that we need to know. I think that we should think about it. And I'm all for it, just like a list of things.
I know.
Personal stuff for the town, so we include it in the dedication.